Hey guys, this is a J&D Manufacturing indoor-outdoor ceiling fan sold for agricultural use. It looks very much like a Envirofan Platinum line, aka Agrifan. So it's pretty clear that they either buy these from Envirofan and relabel them, or buy them from the same factory as Envirofan. I'm starting to think it's the latter because the blades appear to be a slightly different shape. Excuse me, but they're also located in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, so that makes me think that there's probably an Envirofan connection, given that they're in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. So I'm going to call J&D on Monday, and then maybe I'll find that out. The reason I'm going to call, I got this, it was new in the box. The box is over here, and the box had been opened, but the fan had clearly never been installed. And the screws that attach the blades to the motor, the threads in the motor were completely stripped. So there's no way to attach the blades to the motor. So I went to the hardware store and I got a few different sizes of self-tapping screws, and I managed to connect the blades to the motor that way. But now, of course, it's not waterproof anymore because that scratched the paint a little bit. And more importantly, those are not stainless steel screws. I don't even know if they have stainless steel self-tapping screws. And so it would now, if you put it outside in water, it would probably rust. Just based on that. So I'm going to call the manufacturer and see if I can get it replaced, since it was new in the box. And if they're helpful, then I'll ask them some other questions. I'll explain what I do, that I test different models of ceiling fans, new and old, and recommend them on the internet and whatnot, and see if they'll give me some information. So it is reversible, but it's not reversible easily. It's the kind of reversible fan they don't expect you to have it one way in summer, another way in the winter. You basically decide how you want it installed. The reverse switch is inside the lower canopy, and the lower canopy has a rubber seal, 2 rubber seals, matter of fact, that hold it in place. I don't know, maybe I'll do a second video where I reverse it, but I wouldn't be able to do it in the same video as the first one because I would need the ladder to get up there, and I have nowhere to set the phone. And so, yeah, we're just going to do this video in downdraft, and maybe I'll do a video later on in reverse. So we got the amp meter here, and we got the 4-speed control. Let me pick it up. Okay, let's go to low. Low is 0.24, which is in the same ballpark as it is with most fans. Haven't done an all-white industrial fan down here in a while. Maybe, I know with those I used to leave this, come on, control. I used to leave this light on here. Maybe it's more helpful to have this light on for the white fans. We'll try that and see. That already seemed to make a difference, but it could be my imagination. Feel some air from it already. It's not a bad low speed. I'd like it to be a little slower, but certainly usable. So let's turn it to medium low, 0.49. I did a video earlier showing this next to a 56-inch gold line motor, and other than the weatherproofing differences, they look exactly the same. I also showed the blades to this next to 60-inch gold line blades, and they're a different shape. So I guess what I really need to do is get an actual Agrifan and see what shape the blades are. Well, that's a lot of air. Go to medium high. Okay, medium high, 0.69. Always go to high and check and make sure medium high is not drawing more current than high, because sometimes it does that, and that's not good for the fan. That's a resonant frequency. That's very cold in here now. High, 0.84. It's interesting because that's considerably higher. I did that. That was me just making sure it was on high. That's considerably higher than the Envirofan version. The Envirofan version is 0.7, I think. We tested it. So that's interesting. There's no rating on it that I can see. There's just a UL label, unless there's something on that label on the canopy. Nope. Quite a lot of air moved right under the fan. Doesn't seem to be going quite as fast as the Envirofan either, so that's interesting. Nor is it does seem to be quite as much air at the 14-foot mark. Maybe that's my imagination. No, it's still a lot of air back here. It's just, it does seem to be less than the 60-inch gold line. It's a fair amount of air moved back here, but it's not, oh my god, the way the gold lines are. Let's look in here real quick and just see if I've got a, see if the instructions have the current draw. Yep, they sure do. RPM 330, 0.74 amps. Okay. So it's drawing more than its rated current draw. That's interesting. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it, though. Okay. Well, we are going to spin it down. I'm going to find my camera stand, which is the roll of shop towels. Sorry, I'm not doing a good job of getting the camera in place today. I'm really stinking it up. There we go, that looks pretty good. We'll go get the next control. We'll try it with a 5-speed click. Got a little dirt on it. I did wipe it down because when I was drilling all the self-tapping screws, it was getting a little dirty just from the metal shavings and everything. And it appears when I wiped it down, it was still a little wet because it's just little water drops. So, cleaned it up real good for you there. Next control, this is the 5-speed click transformer base. Let's try it at speed 5. 0.36. We had a good position in the video. So it's hard to tell. At some point I'll invest in a real camera. I'm gonna play with the camera film positioning just a little bit. Okay, so that's actually pretty good right there, so I can just get it to stay there. That's not too bad. Okay. Speed 4. 0.46. I'm going to go through these pretty fast since there's not a big difference. At least I can tell there's going to be not a big difference. Speed 3, 0.58. Speed 2, 0.64. And then speed 1, 0.85, 0.84, 0.83, 0.82. 0.81, 0.8, settling it around 0.8. Okay, spin that down. I was saying in the other video that I can't think of any reason to get one of these over an Envirofan. They're around the same price. And we know the Envirofan is a good product, and we know they stand behind their product. If for some reason you can't get an Envirofan at a competitive price, and you are looking for the 60-inch waterproof version, I don't see any reason not to give this a try. You know, it's a cast iron motor, so right there, it's better than anything else in the market besides the Envirofan. I got the solid state speed control here, just getting it ready. Let me see something, actually. I forgot I had that light on. That light may not help when I move the camera over there. Better or worse? I can't tell. Okay, I'll put the light back on just for the sake of whatever, because I can't tell the difference. Solid state speed control. Starting on the very lowest setting, 0.01, that's not going to do anything. Okay, but it jumped up pretty quickly there. 0.13, 0.14, 0.15, 0.16. It's buzzing pretty loudly, but it's not moving. 0.17, 0.18. 0.2, let's try 0.2. You know what? I haven't seen an Agrifan up close, but I'm pretty sure they have a drain plug that you don't have to unscrew, and this has a drain plug that has to be unscrewed, so seems to be that they're getting it from the same factory, but speccing it slightly different. Okay, that's 0.2. We'll do a quarter turn. 0.31. Another quarter turn. It's very loud. 0.58. Another quarter turn. 0.72. And high. Spinning it down. Okay, so I wouldn't use it on solid state control, it's too noisy. These are rated for solid state use, so I guess it's just that they're not rated for quiet solid state use, but it's not like it's a 60 pole motor that it's going to be unhappy and so there you have it. Actually, maybe I will reverse it in the video. I changed my mind because I can just hold it in my hand and go up there in the ladder. And well, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to hook the 4-speed control back up because that was the best range of speeds out of everything we tried. And we'll use that. We'll just do that in reverse. Where is my plug? There's my plug. Yeah, well, I'm glad I got it. I'd rather have an Agrifan. If I was paying full price, I'd want to pay full price and get an Agrifan, but for what it is and for what I paid, it's a cool fan. Okay, so let's take the phone. I'm not sure what you can see. I guess just my hand. I'm going to take the screwdriver. And we'll go up in here. Do a little surgery. Very minor surgery. Let's move this seal up and out of the way. And I need more hands. Or a camera person. I guess that would be more hands. Let's loosen the lower canopy here. Seems like it's actually screwed into the down rod as opposed to that might actually be a threaded screw there. And there's your reverse switch right here. Yep, there's a thread for that. There's your reverse switch, so let's reverse it. I'm not going to bother screwing that back on, but I will put these back in place just so it looks the way it's supposed to. Okay. Screwdriver down. I'm going to put that down rod canopy screw in a place where I'll know where it is. So when I take the fan down, I can put it back. Okay. Back in position here. 4-speed control. Low. 0.24. And reverse. Okay. Medium low, 0.49. So far the speeds are exactly the same in terms of current draw. Okay. Medium high, 0.7. Now if this was actually going to be ran in reverse, you're supposed to flip the blades upside down. So it will actually blow upward. And then high, 0.84, but it's going to drop just like it did before. It's funny, I hear so much air moving, I can't feel a thing. I don't feel any air moving at all. Let's see if I move around, do I feel anything? I can tell that there's air moving, but I don't feel anything at all. That's very interesting. Okay, well let's spin it down in reverse. So yeah, I'm excited to have found one of these and played with one. I'm disappointed about the threads. I don't know if anything could have happened to it between the factory and getting to me that would cause that to happen, or if it's a factory defect. It makes me a little sad if it's a factory defect, because it's clearly the same factory as Envirofan. But they were telling me that other companies that use that same factory have less strict quality control, and that does make a difference. I'm at least glad I was able to put it together today. I was concerned that I wouldn't even be able to because it was giving me so many problems to try to get those screw threads figured out. So there you have it. J&D Manufacturing Agricultural Fan. Hope you enjoyed.